Today's secret. Today is Friday. Welcome to EDIF, where every day is Friday. Get ready to ignite your passion for life, uncover hidden gems of wisdom, and embark on a journey of self-discovery like never before. Join us as we dive into the art of living fully, making meaningful experiences, and embracing the magic of everyday moments. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
What's up, my crew? Welcome back. Woo! It's been like 7-8 months to the Every Day is Friday show. Let me just jump up in the chat. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if this is the first time you're here, welcome. I really appreciate you guys coming today. I got some gems for you today. Now, listen, if you're here, say hello. What's up, D? How we doing? This is live and direct. This isn't any Memorex. These are life lessons. And I think what's really important, and I wanted to share with you one thing. Somebody said, D, what is it that you do every week that's different than everybody else? I keep it real. Right? I mean, with a world full of lies, somebody's got, Aaron, my dude, I got something for you, baby. Stay here with me today. Like this page and share it. I got some really good stuff, Aaron. I think you're going to really enjoy it. And thank you for coming, my brother. I hope life is treating you beautifully. I hope you're waking up every day with in grace and just thankful for who you are, because you know I love you, buddy, and I truly mean that. And I think what I'm looking to do, and I think I've been doing this since I'm a kid, is, what up, Ange? Drew, my man. Hope I'm having a great day because you're here. Because I believe living is giving, my brother. And I think that people have lost that along the way, that we all got something to give. We all got something to contribute to society, right? You already know, Aaron. Like my man here, he helps people every day. He goes to homes, right, Aaron? You go to homes, old age homes. He dresses up as a clown. He makes people smile. I mean, think about that. Think about what my man does every single day. I just want to make sure you're smiling too, Aaron, because you deserve it, okay? And living is giving. And I think this is what I'm doing is, and I call it the path to your best life, your best self, so you can live your best life. We all got different passions. We all have different things, different fingerprints. We all want to do different things. So a lot of times, especially with social media, think about that logic. They say social media. Does that mean the media controls the social? Of course it does, right? But there's some goodness to it. And I think I've changed the name to social purpose. Because we're living in the greatest time, ladies and gentlemen. Forget the government coming and talking, oh my God, it's going to end. Oh my, listen, politicking ain't helping us, okay? Just because the politics are wild and crazy, we're not our politics. We're our people. We got good people. The thing is, now be very careful. And I'm going to share an opening statement with you. And I need you to take this, okay? You have 2 ears. You hear things every day. And the more that you listen to you're following somebody, you're on a station every single day, the news for views, that's what happens. And it's destroying you slowly, steadily, because we're watching other people allegedly living their best life. But behind the scenes, are you creating your best life? Think about 3 to 4 years ago. What was your mindset then? What did you want to do? What did you want to become? Because the attention economy has us gripped. For example, now people want to vote for people they like. This ain't about politics. Some people like smoking cigarettes. They like it, but it'll kill you. I'm just saying, right? So we got to zoom out a little bit. And we have to take a look at what's serving our soul. Why am I listening to this? Is it making my life better? Is it enhancing my daily living? Do I feel better every time I listen to this person? Now, let me think about me. So I'll ask you a question. Tell me what your day looks like. Now, I want you to take a look. It's become dude, now, Aaron, I'm going to capitalize on that because you must have read my mind. I guess because we come from the same place, right? We are in the comparison economy. Attention economy gets you, and then all we're doing is comparing our lives to somebody else's. For what? Comparison is the thief of joy. You see, I don't compete with anyone. I compete with me. Every day, I want to get a little bit better. Every day, I want to invest in myself spiritually, emotionally, physically, wealthily, if it's a word, right? Because think about the logic, okay? If the only person we're listening to every single day, now I want you to put this in perspective. 9 o'clock in the morning, say you wake up at 7 o'clock. What do you do from 7 to 8? What do you do from 8 to 9? What do you do from 9 to 10? If you looked at what you're doing during the day, question, is that making your life better? Or are you watching other people allegedly make their lives better, having you donate to their stuff, having you stay on their stuff? But let me ask you a question. Who's the character in your story? Happiness is an inside job, not based on. And Aaron, you know what, brother? Then why is everybody so miserable? Why have the smiles gone? Why can't anybody say hello to each other anymore? The truth be told is, Aaron, is if you and I sat down for a conversation, or anyone on this feed, or anyone in the entire universe, if we sat down long enough and didn't judge people based on other people's opinions, based on the hat that they're wearing, the color of their skin, the way that they want to lead their lives, if we just spent a little time not listening to the knuckleheads that are labeling each person that breathes in society, I promise you, we have so many more things in common than what's perceived on the media. We are in a time where we need to zoom out, and the successful and fulfilled individuals will understand something. You, my friends, and that's me included. Why are we watching the news when we can create our own news? We're the creators of our own stories. We are the characters in our own book. I certainly, and I know you don't, let me ask you a question. Do you want to look back on life and look at your memories and say, what did I do to create the life? What did I do with the dreams that I had? What did I do with the passions that were inside me? Do you want to die with those? The richest place in the world, ladies and gentlemen, is the cemetery. Because people die with who they wanted to be. Because they were worried about what somebody would say about them, about getting flipped up on social media. People coming in, and you know me, Aaron, I don't like bullies, okay? I don't like people that take advantage of people. And media is doing it all day. They got us fighting consistently. For what? Our politics, not our people. And I'm a councilman. I do it because I keep it real, because I care about the people. I care about what's good, because I believe that if public safety, you have a great town or a great city, and you have an incredible, public safety, you feel safe when you walk the streets. Who doesn't want more money in their pocket? And who doesn't want open and transparent government that works for you? That's my job. Living is giving. Unfortunately, we look at people and they're charismatic and they're really cool. But what's behind the curtain? I've decided I will no longer follow anyone that doesn't make my life better. I read books for 30 years, because what you put in is what's going to come out. So I ask you all one question. Are you happy? Are you currently happy with where you are right now? And if you can look inside yourself and say, I'm a happy guy, I'm a happy girl. And if not, why not? What are you doing to invest in yourself to make sure that your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul is dancing? Because, ladies and gentlemen, in a blink, it's over. We are tourists in this world. We are here to see, to enjoy, to live a life of adventure. And you want to get better at something? Check your hours, look at your time, and say, wait a second. Did I read a book today to enhance my mental health? Did I walk a little bit to keep my physical intact? Am I doing something spiritual? And I'm not telling you who to pray to. Am I doing something spiritual? Meditation, breathing, talking to God, whatever you believe in, something higher than us. Because truth be told, when you talk about your spiritual being, and listen, ladies and gentlemen, people know I never believed in God. I was an atheist when I was a kid. I didn't care what was happening. I grew up in the projects, no excuses. I love where I came from. You know what I'm saying? It was challenging, but I didn't have time. I didn't know. I wasn't directed until I got older and realized that when I talk about my spiritual spirit, I feel really good. People that have a spiritual guidance, they live a longer life, less anxiety, less depression. They're happier, more fulfilled. I mean, we lost our way. Here's the best part as human beings. It's time to take your life back. They're stealing your joy. They're stealing your happiness with this fake news, with social media. I think social purpose is here to connect, to have conversations, to bless people up. Living is giving. And if you're not doing that, kick rocks, bro. Do me a favor. I'm telling you today to decide to cut people out of your life that are toxic. You will become sepsis. We become infected with the news. It doesn't serve us. It doesn't. So be careful, because what you tune into, you will eventually, make no mistake, you will turn into. And years will go by. You will be losing friends, family members, people that you love. Why? Because we have a difference of opinion? Listen, the last 3 to 4 years, I did some crazy things. COVID, the lockdowns, the kids out of school for 2 years. I mean, mental health has been destroyed, especially the youngins. But we have a unique ability to rebound. The comeback is always better than the setback. And nothing is forever. You see, if I gave you my resume today, it's not the same resume as last year. I've learned. I've grown. You see, what we go through, we grow through. So you got to take care. Let me give you a quick example. All right. There are two things that make us different from the animals. We're all animals, you know that, right? Here's the difference. We have an imagination, right? But what is an imagination? It's the future. It's what you're thinking is going to come. What's going to happen? How's it going to go? Now, we also have memories. Animals don't have this stuff. They don't go to the bar when they're thirsty. The lion doesn't say to the tiger, yo, my dude, you ready to go to the spot tonight? Right? But, see, imagination can be the most, you can close your eyes and you can be in Jamaica. You can close your eyes and meditate. You could be in the Caribbean. Or you can close your eyes and imagine how life is going to be terrible in the next 5 years. You can say, what if I run out of money? What if I don't make it? What if I get sick? What if I do this? And then all of a sudden it spirals out of control. Second, we have beautiful memories of the past, right? But those come with regrets. I wake up every day saying out loud, this is the best day ever. For me, that means it's just the best just because I am alive and I get another day, another do-over. Being a suicide survivor, just still being here, it's heavy, bro. It's heavy. I give you a lot of credit, Aaron, for being as vulnerable and open as you are. It's not easy to be that way. But when you survive something like that, brother, God has another plan for you. And there's a lot of people that think those thoughts every day. And as deep as we get on this show, I just tell the truth. Everybody has silent battles that you can't see. And I think as we go through this life, the first life is you're looking to find yourself. You're looking to see who you are, what you love to do, who you want to become. And as you get older, when you're young and you get these situations when no one likes you and you want to be part of a group and you want to feel accepted and you want to feel important. And when you're not accepted, you feel bad. And it's normal. And I think to your point, Aaron, and I mean this, brother, because I've been humbled, bro. And I've been through hell and back. And I think in life, you have to die once in order to know how to live. And the people that survive that trauma, that travesty, give them some credit. Because I promise you, many didn't. And I'm going to go into some, Aaron, which is going to deep. I don't have it on my agenda today, but there was a gentleman in the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know if you heard the story, that was the biggest place, from what I know, is where people committed suicide. They jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. And when they jumped off, you hit the floor, it's like a rock. You're almost guaranteed to die. However, there was one gentleman that he jumped off the bridge, hit the water, broke probably every bone in his body, but the Coast Guard was actually there to get him. And he survived. If you get an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, go look now at the Golden Gate Bridge. And I think it's in San Francisco. You will see there's a net underneath. There's a reason for that. And let me explain it to you. When he jumped, while he was in the air, true story, while he was in the air, he said, I don't want to die. I don't want to do this. And he hit the water and he survived. Now, can you imagine how many other people had those same thoughts when they actually did it? He actually spoke to people, and guess what? They thought the same thing because other people survived as well. He's going around the country, around the world, talking about suicide prevention, and now they have a net because of him. The mind, I say, is a terrible thing to waste. They say the mind is a terrible thing if you don't work on it. It's a muscle. It's there to protect us. Anxiety, there to protect us, fight, flight, and freeze. But it's also not user-friendly. It's just not. And the reason why I talk about these deep subjects, because nobody wants to talk about it. But we need to, especially with the anxious generation, and understand that the imagination that we have is actually anxiety. Because the future is like future worries, future concerns, but worrying never added a day onto your life. It steals your present moment. If you look back, depression, and I'm not talking about debilitating depression when you got to go see somebody and you're bedridden. I'm talking about regret of the past, the things you've done, the things you've been involved in. Unfortunately, the worst thing you can tell somebody is get over it. Don't do that. It's not that simple. It takes time. It takes work. But we're in 2024. We have a golden opportunity with all the new tools and strategies and conversations. I mean, I've been studying personal development for now 30 years. I have a PhD in 7 times over because I've read, I don't know how many pages and books and meditation and help people throughout my life, knowing that life is always happening for me, not to me. So when something is happening to me, I don't say, why me? I'm like, what does it mean for me? How can I get better? Because as a character in my own story, and each and every one of you were born with a unique gift. Do me a favor. Don't go through life trying to be somebody you're not. That's too tough. Be the person that you were born to be. The 2 most important days of your life is the day you were born and the day you realize what you were born to do. Years ago, I realized I can't build nothing. Not that I can't. I just have no desire. I love giving. What do you love to do? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel like when you wake up in the morning, you just want to do this and you know when you're doing it? It's like I picked up drumsticks one time and I just started playing the drums out of nowhere. But I tried so many different things that I found I like more things than I thought. But if you never try different things, get out of your comfort zone, understanding that the best weight you will ever lose is the weight of other people's opinions. Because ultimately, at the end, it's you versus you. Be you and let the world adjust. So how do we take care of our imagination? How do we take care of regret? We look at things differently. Change the way you see it. My past is my power. Look what I've endured. Look at the struggles I've pushed through. And guess what? I got a great idea. Instead of looking at all the bad that you've done, all the stuff that you've been through, and I get you have to heal through that. But how about the good that you've done? What about the contributions you made to your life and other people's lives? When was the last time you gave yourself credit? Because if you go on social media, it's all about hate and it's about outrage. And the algorithms, once you do something, insane, or you do something that's like not cool, oh my God, it goes viral. But if you help people on the path to their best self, to live their best life, it becomes crickets. See, if it bleeds, it leads. I'm not about that. I believe we have this one life. We don't get to do this twice. We don't get to die and all of a sudden put a coin in the jukebox and the game starts over. What do you want to be remembered for? And I got something I want to give you today. Okay? If you and I were talking a year from now and we were having a conversation right now, what would you want to talk about? And what would your life be like? Right? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to get a better job? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to be a little happier? Question: what are you doing every day? What action steps are you taking to ensure that you are on the road to your best self so you can live your best life? You see, other people's dreams are not yours. And a lot of times, no disrespect to people, some people did not. Bridge guy, 18 years ago, I swallowed Taliban, sleeping over 30. I heard, you want to live. I went into my bedroom, told my wife at the time. Next thing I remember, I opened my eyes in the hospital, my family around me with black chocolate over my mouth from my stomach. You're an inspiration, my brother. It must have been really tough for you, homeboy, that time. It must have really been tough for you to come back from it, dude. But you make people happy, Aaron. I watch you. You dress up and you smile. But just promise me something, my guy. I truly mean this. Promise me that you'll be here to make the world a better place. But just make sure that where you are at in your life, you're in a better place. And how do we do that? Every day, we just get a little bit better. Slow and steady wins the race. Hey, Joe, how you doing, my brother? We're getting into some deep conversations today, man. You know, talking about the real over here, and really have my man Aaron, you know, God bless you, buddy. And I think, Aaron, a lot of people in life are struggling. They suffer in silence. They never talk to anybody. And they look back in their life and said, I wish I did. And when I come out here every day, because every day is truly Friday. But I tell you something, Aaron. I think especially nowadays, stay away. And I mean today you need to decide who you're listening to, where your attention is going. Is this going to be better for your life? Is it purposeful in your life? If it's, now listen, we look at funny videos, you'll check into the news and see what's going on. I get it. You know, you got to stay involved so you hear what's happening, of course. But here's the best part. Invest into you. Hey, Lori, how you doing, Lori? How you doing? Like this page and share it because the world needs to hear it. And it doesn't matter where you are or where you were. It's where you are today and where you want to go. You have a golden opportunity. A friend of mine was asking me the other day, he's in a lot of trouble. He's like, D, I'm stuck at this place. You know, I'm at this spot. I said, listen to me, bro. Nothing is forever. You're not a tree. You want to change? You want to do something better? Wake up tomorrow morning and say, I'm done. No mas. What up, Josephine Baker? No mas. You know why? Because like my man said, happiness is from within. See, God tricked us, ladies and gentlemen. God gave us eyes to look out, sometimes to see the ridiculous, the madness, the devil at work, and I don't mean with horns, the fear of other people's opinions, the fear of ill health, the fear of poverty, the fear of, it just doesn't stop. But we have control over who we listen to. We have control who gets our time. So as much as we could point the fingers, and this is what I wanted to share with you, as much as we could point the fingers at other people for our circumstance, we need to point the fingers at ourselves and say, you know what? I'm not tuning into you, my guy. I'm not spending money on your site, my dude. I'm not following you. You know why? Because you lie, you cheat, you steal. Love comes from within. And my dude, Joe, you read my mind, because to love someone and to be loved, I don't care who you are. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. There isn't a single person that wouldn't do anything. Now, listen to me closely. This is a gem. Anybody on this feed, hey, Georgian, how you doing, love? How many of us on here today, and you can say it in the chat, it's private here, it's EDIF the street, baby. You know what time it is, it's just us. Here's the thing. Would you do anything for the people you love? Jump up in the chat. I'd appreciate that. Would you do anything for the people you love? I would. What about you, Josephine? What about you, Lori, Aaron, Georgianne? Whoever else on here, jump up in the chat. You would do anything in the world for the people you love. I want to give you something. 100%, Joe, right? You won't even think about it for a second. You do anything for the one you love, anything for your kids, anything for the people you care about. See, for me, living is giving. Hi, Marsh. How you doing, sweetheart? Right. I believe in giving. I believe in helping. I believe you would, right? Drew, you would, right? Let's keep it 100 here. So here's what I want to give you. Since we would do anything, it's okay, Lori. I got it. We can't control what other people do, right? It's okay, Lori. We can't control how they are. Question for all of you. Since we agree we would do anything for the people we love, anything in the world, then how come if you love yourself, you wouldn't do the same? Why would we do anything? It's okay, Georgianne. It's okay. Don't worry about other people. I'm talking about you. As much as we do anything to love others, be there for others, which is so noble and part of this life, how come you won't do everything for your happiness, for your growth, for you to smile more, for you to be successful, to you to be fulfilled? You see, we depend on other people for our happiness, our joy, when, guess what? Look in the mirror today. Give yourself a high five. Understand that self-love and self-care is huge. You can't wait for people to love you. Because you could have the biggest heart in the world, make no mistake, and you expect the world to reciprocate that kind of love. Unfortunately, the truth is, you may not get it from everyone. But you know what you can control? Lori, you can control you. You could say, I am happy and I'm going to lose 60 pounds. I am happy and I will find a significant other. I am happy and joyful and I'm going to go for a walk today. I am happy and I live in grace and good things will come. Not the opposite. When I lose weight, I'm going to be happy. When I get this, I'm going to smile more, right? You have an opportunity to control who you are. You have an opportunity to control who you listen to. And when you become, I don't care how old you are, 30, 40, 50, I'm 54, I'm living my best life. We're not dead at 50, 40. Come on now. We still got time. Each day is a moment that we can change our lives. We can become the best version of ourselves. Stay away from toxicity. Tell me your 5 friends and I'll tell you your future. Self-care and self-love is amazing. And you're amazing just the way you are. Don't let these knuckleheads give you your self-worth. Because if they give you your 6, so what? People now live until they're 90, 100. We got all these new medicines. And we're like, you remember back in the days, right? All right. See, oh my God. Once I hit 50, it's over. Right? What? It's 2024, ladies and gentlemen. There's always a time to smile more. There's always a time to get new hobbies. There's always a time to find a significant other. But when you become the best version of you, spiritually, emotionally, physically, love the body that God gave you. He gave you life. He gave us life. And this land of the free is what I mean. It's the land of opportunity. There's a whole, they say, the road is paved. I guess what someone said to me, when people come from other countries, they come here because America's built with all the paves and all the sidewalks of gold. It's opportunity. Don't let another day, look. And Joe, you know what's crazy, bro? Why is it so hard to love who we are? Why is it so hard to love the person we're becoming? Why is it so hard? Because maybe some people when we were younger said something to us, parents didn't love us, you had a terrible relationship, you lost a job that you loved, you had a life plan, but we're not in control of that. You could have the greatest plan in the world. That's right, Joe. The greatest plan. You're ready to execute. You're ready to go. And then guess what? You get sick, God forbid. You lose your money. You lose your job. The only thing we can control is us. How we show up, our attitude of gratitude, right? How much effort we put in, what we listen to, who we hang out with, who we walk with, who we talk with, who we eat dinner with. We control us. Don't let somebody take your life away from you. That's God's plan. He got you. And a bad habit with social media is we're listening to everybody and they're stealing our joy, stealing our happiness. You know why? Because you're allowing it to get into your soul. Shut them up, cancel them out. Listen to your boy D Boogie every week. You already know. Join EDIF the street. It's incredible. And I wanted to share with you, when you come to the street, you already know, come to the street. You can post anonymous now. And if you have any questions, I'll send you a personalized video. I'll give you tools and tactics. You know why? Because honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I've come to the point in my life where every day is truly Friday. And the rest of my life, I'm going to do everything I can to live my best life. Because I don't get to do this again. So I wanted to talk to you guys. John Bentafania, what's good, baby? Boy, look at that minion. Love you guys, bro. Listen, man, like this page and share it, and the world needs to hear it. And I think I want to share this with you. I don't know if anybody ever heard. Now, listen. Spirituals for some people, maybe not for some, but I believe everybody should be involved in some sort of spiritual, whether it's God, whether it's, whatever you believe in, you meditate, something a higher power. And loving myself is enough to be doing for my family. We don't need to suffer in silence. We only ask. I have us right there. Grave. 18 years later, I openly share my story with hundreds of fellows, 12-step groups. I'm sober for drugs, not go. And by the way, Aaron, thank you for sharing. And your daughter's absolutely beautiful. I watch you guys sing together. You did a great job, Daddy. See, that's something to be proud of, isn't it? Being a daddy. I have to tell you, that's been the best title I've ever had. I have now. I love my wife unconditionally. Let me not. I'm a lucky guy. My life is everything to me, my wife. But being a daddy has been the greatest experience of my life. It's something that I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to be that guy. So I want to end something with all of you. Please don't go anywhere. Stay with me. And I don't know if you ever heard this before, but I want to end with something. There's a serenity prayer that I have it on a beautiful gold piece. My daughter has it. It was given to me from my mom when I was a kid. And I want to give it to all of you today. Please stay with me. Don't scroll. Don't leave. And this is what really is really huge. Ready? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Let me say it one more time. Just be with me for a minute. You want to close your eyes and chill. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's beautiful, man. I've decided I talk to God every night. And I know a lot of my friends, we grew up, we didn't believe in nothing except the streets of Brooklyn, New York. No regrets, no nothing. I loved every minute of my childhood, good, bad, or indifferent. I look back at it now and so thankful for it. But as I had kids and had responsibilities and my wife, and I started believing that God is special. And I talk to him every night. I don't know if you guys saw the movie If, about imaginary friends, but God has become my imaginary friend. And I don't mean imaginary. I mean faith in him, knowing that he gave me life. And listen, everybody has their own thing. Brooklyn in the house. You already know what time it is. But I've decided over the last 10 years or so to kind of talk to him every night, to believe in a higher power, knowing that God has a plan for me. Believe me, I put the work in. I have passions and hopes and dreams. But I know that with God on my side, it alleviates anxiety, depression, knowing that I'm going to do my best. And if God wants me to be somewhere, that's where I'm going to be. When I was a kid, I look back on it now and I lost a lot of friends in Brooklyn. Some by car accidents, drunk driving, shot, OD'd. I was part of that madness. Trust me. One night I wasn't in the car that I lost my best friend when I was 20 years old. There was a time when two of my friends, were shot and almost died. And I remember when the gun clicked and missed me. I remember there were times when we were getting chased and somebody's just running, throwing knives, and situations where I didn't get it. I've been hurt. A lot of times I've been in fights when I was a kid. And I remember getting older and being in situations where you're driving your car and you look at an accident, 2 lights down. I wanted to pass the light beforehand and God stopped me. You know why? Because he knew 2 lights down, I might have died. So I feel that God's always been with me, but now finally I'm with him. And to all of you today, may God, whoever you believe in, whatever you read the Bible, you don't read the Bible, it's up to you. I just found that when you believe in a higher spirit and you have faith in God, it puts faith in you to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And I want to say, God bless you. God bless your family. Live in grace. Be thankful for the stuff that we have. Be thankful for the food, the water, the warm bed that we're in. Knowing that life is always happening for us, not to us. Hey, cuz, that's my cousin Mitch. We were just talking about you the other day, Mitch, just so you know. We are all blessed that you survived all of that. I thank you, Aaron. And I feel like I don't do this for anything else except to give back the truth. And a lot of times when you've been through a lot of stuff and you look at it like it was the worst of times, I look back on it now and it was the best of times. Because whatever I've been through, whatever all of you've been through today, when you look at it as everything I've been through was giving me the strength to what's coming, gives me the strength to hit the challenges of life. So hopefully I hit your heart today. Hopefully you can look at your life and say, what does my day look like? Every day is Friday. This is a gift today. What is my passion? What do I want to do? That's why you got your own fingerprint. And God only gave that to you. So God bless you all. Thank you for coming in here every week. I appreciate you guys. Get ready because I'm going to be doing some free trainings, some really good stuff for everybody. Because you know what? You guys allow me into your life, and it makes me feel so good to give. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, God, for keeping me here. And please bless everybody on my feed, everybody in this country, everybody around the world, because I truly mean this. We need God more than ever, especially now. So much love. And I know you know what day. Love you too, bro. You know what day it is, right? Josephine Baker, if you're still here, what day is it, Josephine? Every day. What day is it, Josephine? What's up, Antonella? How you? Jump up in the chat. Oh, people, you're here. Love you. Come on, what day is it? Somebody jump up in the chat. Somebody knows what day it is. I don't know if it's on my chest. Is it on my hat? We've been at this for 3 years, right? Come on, somebody say before I jump off, I'm going to kick the music on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Man, you killing me, y'all. Ready? You already know what it is. Every day is Friday. You know why? Because every day is a gift. Enjoy it. Friday. Hey, my boy Joe. Let's go. Ready? Woo! Let's get it. EDIF, baby. You know what time it is. Let's go. You know what I'm going to do? Just vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? Woo! I'm feeling it on this Tuesday. You know know what I mean? Friday, why not? Give yourself a little bit. There's no rules. As long as you ain't hurting nobody else, you can dance in the rain. I hope for you guys listening to this, and you're right now going, right in your chair. Let's go. Until next time, y'all. Next Tuesday, every week, I got something for you. Much love to my crew. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, everybody. And thank you, Aaron, for being vulnerable today. Joe, thank you for coming on, my brother. John, Georgianne, everybody in the feed. Margaret, you know what time it is. Come on now. Lori, we're all in the building. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. I love you all. Until next time. Love.